Welcome. This is a vodcast about liver cirrhosis, and I'm Claudia Matthews, your commentator for the duration of this informative vodcast.
The liver is the largest internal organ of the body, with over 500 vital functions to the body to include defined purposes such as filtering blood, coming from the digestive tract, regulation of chemical levels in the blood, processes of blood and breakdowns, balances and create nutrients for the body to use. To also add, it metabolizes drugs in the blood, easier to form for the body to use. Without the liver, the body cannot properly function within a healthy lifestyle. Cirrhosis is a type of progressing liver disease where healthy cells are replaced by scar tissue. Predominant causes are excessive drinking, hepatitis B and C, also having a non-fatty and fatty liver caused by obesity and diabetes. Some less prominent causes being hemochromatosis, in which is iron overload. There is no cure to liver disease, as it can also depend on the cause and its management. As upon the image below and on the screen, we can compare a healthy liver versus a cirrhosis liver. We can see a definable difference within the cirrhosis liver, presenting features of enlargement, necrosis, abnormal blood flow and lymph, fatty deposits, as well as regenerative nodules. Compared to the healthy-looking liver, we can see no corrosions, no leakage of fluid, average sizing, and pink skin. Four main stages to liver cirrhosis. First stage is having a healthy and normal functioning liver that performs and works well with the body. The second stage is the development of fatty liver, in which the deposits of fat are led to the liver. With this, enlargement occurs. This can be counteracting from having a poor diet or being obese and overweight. The third stage is liver fibrosis, where scar tissue forms and more cell injury occurs. Finally, the fourth and conclusive stage to liver cirrhosis. Cirrhosis develops where scar tissue makes the liver hard and unable to properly function through the body. We can identify these stages on the image provided below and on the screen. When exploring main cause factors to liver cirrhosis, we associate lifestyle factors. Having a fatty liver is one of the most preventable conditions toward the liver. Non-alcoholic fatty disease is a condition where fat accumulates in the liver. It now affects over 20% of Australians and is becoming more common in children that are overweight and obese, upon excessive drinking. This is upon the most common cause to liver cirrhosis. Excessive alcohol consumption is the cause up to 81,000 hospitalizations annually. Between 2004 and 2005, it was estimated that the cost of alcohol on Australian community was up to $15 billion within alcoholics. Hepatitis B is a severe type of viral hepatitis transmitted by infected blood, causing fever, debility, and jaundice. Hepatitis B is the most common liver infection in the world, and over 240 million people worldwide have been infected with hepatitis B globally, and about 600,000 people die each year due to the consequences. Hepatitis C is a form of viral hepatitis transmitted in infected blood, causing chronic liver disease. 1 in 60 people have hepatitis C, and nearly 2/3 of those people don't know they have it. Hepatitis C is 5 times as widespread as HIV, more common within males aged 50 years with regular alcohol consumption. A person has been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis. Symptoms are extensive and usually do not show until cirrhosis is well advanced. Some to consist of jaundice, also known as yellowing of the skin, appetite loss, hair loss, nausea, dark urine, easily bruised skin, itchy skin, weight loss, general tiredness, and fluid retention. Also cognitive problems, hormone disruption, as well as vomiting blood. If these symptoms persist, seeking medical attention and treatment is advised. Treatment of liver cirrhosis is used to halt symptoms, as cirrhosis itself is not curable. Treatment includes to stop drinking alcohol completely, prescription medications such as antibiotics and diuretics, vaccines, weight loss within non-alcoholic fatty liver, and a low-sodium diet. In more serious cases and advanced cases of liver cirrhosis, when a liver is no longer able to function in the body, liver transplant may be the only treatment option. Liver cirrhosis explores health measures within life expectancy, mortality, and morbidity. Liver cirrhosis can have effect everyday living for a person themselves as well as society in a number of actions. Due to mortality, in Australia, chronic liver disease claims over 20 lives each day, more than 7,000 deaths annually, Health Times Australia 2014. Liver disease was the 11th leading cause of premature death in Australia in 2010 to 2012. But through this, the premature death rate due to liver disease decreased by 48% over 3 decades from 1982 to 2012. Life expectancy with liver cirrhosis depends on the progression of the liver's illness, usually using the method upon the child per Turcotte, evaluating life expectancy numbers. To give an example, using the image below and provided on the screen, we can identify that the score of 5 to 6 is Class A, least severe, which gives a life expectancy of 15 to 20 years. Liver cirrhosis can be inherited to include from such diseases such as Wilson's disease, which is copper metabolism abnormalities, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, and glycogen storage diseases. Studies developed within the United States show us that cirrhosis may be more prevalent than expected. The study led by La Loyola University Chicago Stritch School of Medicine. The study uses data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey for the first time to estimate how prevalent liver cirrhosis in the US population is. Researchers found that liver cirrhosis affects over 633,000 adults in the US and not 400,000 as thought previously, suggesting that 69% of Americans with liver cirrhosis do not realise they have the disease. In total, on Australian society, the estimated financial burden of liver disease is estimated to be $50.7 billion per annum. This includes the direct cost of research, caring, treatment and diagnostics, as well as the indirect costs of absentees, too ill to work, dying prematurely, as well as carer and family cost. Foundations and organisations have been founded into medical research and knowledge to the world about liver, whereas there is no specific foundations within liver specifically. Some to mention there would be the Liver Foundation Australia. The government has campaigns such as Alcohol Think Again, Change for Life, Love Your Liver, and the slogan of Don't Turn a Night Out into a Nightmare. To conclude this liver cirrhosis vodcast, we have explored the lifestyle disease and its factors that come with it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. Informative.